Good morning and what's up everybody, welcome back to another video. I made a Cloak and Dagger guide yesterday, and I just wanted to make a Winter Soldier guide today because it was someone that I played a little bit more last night and had a whole lot of fun with, and I actually learned a few things that were helpful. You know, you always read the abilities, but sometimes you don't, you just miss a few things, you know? So I'm just going to do a quick video going over all of that, and here we go. So his auto attacks, he just has a 3-round like pistol shotgun looking thing. You shoot 3 times, you gotta reload it, or do you? Every time you actually use an ability on Winter Soldier, you reload your gun. So if I shoot 2 shots at the wall right here, and then I use my E, let's say, I have another 3 shots that I can then shoot. So typically, you're gonna want to not reload as much as possible. Just shoot shots, keep shooting, use an ability, keep shooting. And you can pretty much cycle that and only have to reload like once, maybe twice in between ability cooldowns. So that's something to keep in mind. Try not to reload, especially if you're, it's kind of a waste of time if you're in a pretty high pressure situation. His first ability, his right click, is a pull. So it's about 10 meters or so. If you just click it, you do actually have the option to charge it up and it'll be a little bit longer. So I think it's around 15 meters, so I'll showcase that now real quick. So if you just hold it down, charge it up, bam, then we have a little bit longer of a range. I believe it might go through people. I don't know that it does. I saw someone with a clip that it did go through people. I'm not sure if that's intended or not, but yeah. The other thing that I forgot to mention about his auto attacks is that actually if the enemies are close enough, they're not close enough in this little practice tool, but if they're stacked on top of each other, the shots will actually penetrate too. So you will hit multiple targets with 1 bullet, which is really nifty. His second basic ability, which is his left shift, is a charge knockup. And it's super good for assassinating people, especially if you get on a squishy in the back line, because they travel at a set speed when you knock them up. So it's pretty easy to hit a headshot every single time, especially if you kind of get them low, get them low here, and then combo them like that, because you don't ever have to reload in that sequence, so you can just kind of keep putting pressure on and you don't ever have to stop. His E is just a pulse orb. You just kind of send it out. It penetrates through people as well, so I'll showcase, I guess, that it penetrates, but yeah, you can just tap somebody, E, keep shooting. It's good for a lot like your mid-game or mid-range poke, I should say. So you just kind of poke, throw this out, poke. You can do a lot of damage with that, especially if it's like a choke and there's a bunch of people stacked up as well. You're gonna be hitting for some good numbers. That's the last basic abilities. And before we get to the ult, I just wanted to mention too that every time you actually use an ability, you do get an overshield. So if you notice that my health is sitting at 250, if I use my grapple, my dash, and my E, I'm sitting at 360, which is a good amount of extra health, especially if you're diving into a backline and you want to be a little bit more durable. So just keep in mind that you are going to be gaining that extra durability when you do go in. The last thing that we're going to talk about today, because it's going to be a really quick video, is his ultimate. So when you use his ultimate, it pops you up into the sky. You get a red circle on the ground where you want to land. You'll click or whatever to land, and then you're going to do damage to people, and you're going to put an execute on people. So there's going to be a dark red line that appears on top of one of these bots, or both of these bots if I were to hit both of them, and if their health falls below that threshold, they are instantly killed. If they do get instantly killed when that bar is on them, your ult will actually come back. So we'll go up in the sky, we'll do this, we see that red line, executed, and we have our ult again. And then over on the right hand side of the screen, you can see the timer that I have to actually use the ultimate again. So 8, 7, 6, 5, etc. If this is a whole team, it will apply the execute to the whole team. So you can see we have 2 executes, bam, bam, and we have the ult back again. This is incredibly strong. I believe there also is an audio cue. He does yell again every time he executes, so you know the next one is coming as well. If he's killed your team or killed a couple members of your team, he's coming back at you. I'll tell you. And this execute, I believe, applies to everyone on your team. So he doesn't need to be the one to execute, but he just needs to start the process. So very, very strong ult, can chain to a lot of kills. and you actually can kill people with ult. So if their health is already below that threshold and you ult them, you do just get the ult back as well. So you don't need to kill them with a shot or any specific ability. You can kill them with whatever. So that's Winter Soldier. If you have any questions, anything like that, leave a comment below, and have fun with this character. He's a whole lot of fun. Bye-bye.